Right, chaps, ladies and gents, we are scrapping this microwave. A bit of word of warning before you tackle the door to try and get a bit of steel out of the middle of it. Don't bust it out of glass because it is under pressure, kind of like a CRT. Once you break that seal, air will rush in and basically that's it. But if you bust the glass, it will blow up like all this. It's just literally, I've taken that, it's a piercer, and I've smacked the front of the door and the glass has just come flying out. So yeah, bit of word of warning, do not smash the front glass. Tackle it some other way. But anyway, let's tackle this pig then. Let's get inside it then, shall we? Quite a few screws to get the casing off. I think the casing is going to be steel, but it wouldn't surprise me if it's not. So yeah, let's crack that open. Already got a little bit of metal from the door, so yeah, not bad. I think it's alley, but we'll test it. So, quick way of getting them undone. Alright, so all the screws have been taken out. There was 2 security screws on the 2 bottom corners, but they've since been removed. So let's take this cover off. Alright, the cover's off. Now a quick word of warning. That is a capacitor. It will store charge for long amounts of time. So whatever you do, do not touch them terminals. Unless you want to receive a shock or potentially be killed. Anyway, so this cover's now off. It's probably steel, judging by the way it's rusted. We'll just flatten that down a bit. So now we want to have a look to see what goodies we've got. Oh, we've got some nice goodies. So we've got a M.O.T microwave oven transformer. Hopefully that's copper wound, but we'll find out. Got a few transformers, a few switches, lots of wiring, etc, etc. Got an electric motor there, a few other bits and pieces. We've got hopefully there's a motor in the bottom of this for the drive, but we'll have to find out. PCB, not really worth much. So yes, let's take this apart a bit more. Right then, so I'm gonna just take a video of dismantling the thing. So see what we can get. Get rid of this. Keep the wires for the fan, I might use them soon. Oh, a bit weird bonding stuff. Weird. There's loads of stuff in here. It's unbelievable. So, yeah, not too bad. Just have it all in there and just keep on trimming. This stuff is tinned wire, but it'll be alright. We'll just put it in a separate bucket. So we'll have a little bit more dismantling and we'll go on from there. Alright, so the fan's been removed. I'm going to see if I can power it up just for the shits and giggles, see if I can make a fan or something out of it. If not, it'll just be scrapped. The capacitor has been disconnected, the magnetron has been disconnected, and I think this is ready to come out. Oh, but 2 screws. Bollocks. I will test them windings. They look to be copper. If they are, that's going to be ripped apart. Okay, so the M.O.T is out. So that's going to kick out some serious power. But always test the windings. So let's crack on. See if them windings are copper or alley. What I let down, it's aluminium windings. So bit of a shame. Alright, I'm going to try and see if I can remove this capacitor. Oh dear. Oh dear. Not good, not good, not good. So that capacitor can be removed and I'll carefully place that somewhere else. But all that's left is to take the motor out of there, have a look at the magnetron and take that PCB out and we'll be sorted. Alrighty, so got the PCB control unit out. Going to be a few relays, so that's a relay, copper round transformer, that's about it I think. And I've got to take the magnetron out. The one thing about this magnetron is I'll have to have a look first before I continue on what I was about to say, but there's some materials in there which can give you cancer. Right, this is the end of the magnetron. That pink purple thing that you see there, do not bust that, because that's got some kind of chemical in it which will give you cancer. It has been proven. But in there you've got 2 really strong magnets, and in the back bit you've got a fair bit of, I don't know actually, I can't remember what's in one of these magnetrons. So this was inside the magnetron, just to cover, bit of aluminium, bit of steel, 2 magnets which are strong as fuck, a little bit of copper and a little bit of aluminium. So basically not a lot really when you come to think about it. That's an aluminum heatsink. I've tested it. So yeah, and this is the outer case. So I'm going to keep dismantling it even more, and we'll get on with this. That's going to have a few relays in it. That transformer's going to come apart, a few bits and pieces. Right, all done, all gutted, nothing left of it. So let's see what we've got. So interesting. So we know that's probably going to be steel. Let's try it. Yep, steel. Steel. Let's have a look to see how much more steel we've got. Right, that's more steel. More. Alright, what I will do is I'll put what is steel and what's aluminium in a bucket and we'll go on from there. Well, I tried to make that fan run, but I connected up the wrong wire. It ran for about 30 seconds and then it exploded. So I killed that, so I just stripped it. Pretty much, just stripped it. So that's the whole thing stripped down to what I can do. So that's all the copper you get out of it. Quite a fair chunk actually. So there's a fair bit there. You get a shitload of steel. Inside and outside. We also got copper bearing, well, transformers and electric motors. Got wire. Like all this here is wire, so is that. That bucket's full of steel, that bucket's full of alley. So now all I've got to do now is tidy up.